So I don't know, y'all. I want to talk to y'all about something. And like the title says, this is a disclosure. Don't get offended, okay? I want y'all not to get offended by a lot of stuff that I'm about to say. So if y'all rewatching this, don't get offended by what I'm saying. So first of all, right, as human beings, we are human. We look like how we look. Granted, okay? And we are what we are, who we are, type shit. Granted. Nah, this would bug me out. Nah. I know society's starting to rely more on social media and what they look like on social media. Me myself, I've been like running this child a long time, and I really am human being. Being that, I need to project that once in a while, right? So I went and be mindful, y'all. Don't get offended when I say none of the stuff that I'm saying. But why is it that every social media star has turned into a beggar? Like I understand like when it was like a first thing streaming and shit like that, you get the people that give, they'll sub, you know what I mean? The goal now is to get somebody to subscribe. But you get social media's influencers that make it into a game that they need you to spend your money on their content, right? And it's free. This word right here is free. Um, I went on another platform. I went on TikTok. I can say that on here. You can't say you went on YouTube on TikTok because they'll give you some type of weird violation or something, right? So I've been watching a lot of things that social media stars do over there. And some of them lose like contact who they is or who they really are type thing. So I went on there and I started going live on there. And I act myself, I act like me. So with my situation being is nor the place or time ever to disclose what you're doing behind a closed door. But I'm open enough to be out there and open to tell people what I got going on, right? A lot of times I look at it like it ain't really needed, shit like that, whatever, whatever. But I went live the other day and I expressed like how do I say it? I expressed the fact that I had a job and the job closed. So I made a whole joke about the whole Friday skit where they was like, yeah, you know what I mean, you got fired on a day off, shit, whatever, whatever. And I'm just on there like, man, I'm just gonna hit battle and go ahead and get a little following or screen time or get some followers like that. So I go on there and ain't nothing against the little dude or whatever. I ain't speaking on him or nothing like that, but it's a little younger cat, little heavy set little cat. And he was talking his little troll shit. Me personally, I don't deal with all that. So, I'm sitting there. We go back and forth a little bit. The little ranking or whatever you call it, capping. That was what they was calling it back then. We was roasting, whatever. Right? So then you got the people that don't know how to stay away from it and stay clear from what's going on somebody else shit, right? So somebody said something over here, right? And then the person went to where they had to go dig all the way into the other person's profile. And they had to like either I don't know if they was making videos about the girl or whatever they was doing, but long story short, right? Today, after like 2, 3 days later, I go back on there, I went to somebody else shit, and this motherfucker was spamming me with invites to come to their little live, right? So I'm like, damn, why is this man sending invites like that over and over again? So I go over there, they over there battling, right? This is some begging ass shit right here. When you see motherfuckers go on TikTok and they be battling, They is secretively begging. That is a begging competition. Man, I went over there. This motherfucker invited me into that shit and was like, bro, you gotta thaw out that heat. You gotta thaw out that heat. I'm sitting up here like, is this motherfucker really asking me to donate money for he could win an imaginary game? For imaginary begging? Like, the motherfuckers begging at this point, right? And this nigga was like, I'm going 5 games out of whatever out of five. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, nigga, this is a. When you play games, I'm gonna break it down to you. Normally, when you play a game or something, it's like 7 whitewash, 21 smash type shit, or like best 2 out of 3 or something. You don't be talking about you about to play 5 games against somebody and fucking lose every one of them. So we go over there. He won one when I got there. He won the one because I donated a little change or whatever. So now I'm thinking in my head, like, all right, cool, I'm about to bounce out. This motherfucker talking about I got 4 more games to play against this person. So I'm sitting there, now I'm tapping the little hearts. This bitch had a nerve after this nigga saying my name. He said, oh, RC thought, thank you. This motherfucker was like, oh, I remember him. He came over there and he was trying to roast. And then he tried to troll somebody talking about the girl over his house was a man. And then we got to look at her. She was a water buffalo. Man, do you know I wanted to call this girl out her motherfucking name? Because number one, the girl hairline was way back here. She had kinky twist braids in her head. Little black girl. And since I'm saying a little black girl, I can say it because I'm black. Little fucking black girl, right? And I'm looking at the girl. She was pregnant. She was dressed like a stud. I'm thinking in my head, because I'm clowning. I'm like, this bitch confused. How you a stud, but you pregnant? That don't match. Then she got up, walked away. Looked like she had the dude's clothes on, but then had her shoes on. Right now, it's like 10 at night. How the fuck? Why the fuck do you got your shoes on that damn late at night at the crib chilling? So you mean to tell me some little pregnant stud with some stanky feet then told me that somebody I'm over here fucking with a whale or some shit? And I'm laughing because I'm like, damn, at least the whale got her fucking kids parent in their goddamn life. I'm up here laughing about it and shit. And I didn't say nothing because it was like I was just so fucking I was so confused about what was said and done. I'm like, this nigga invited me to fucking lose his little battle or be in here while he lost. And then motherfucker that apparently been around long enough, this bitch tried to tell me who she thought I was or what was going on in my house. And then like it was so funny because like when why the fuck let me break it down. I'm gonna break it down why it's so funny to me, right? So first of all, it's people, right? Why the hell do we sit here and forget who we are, what we doing, and what place of life that we at? Since when do we forget this? So you mean to tell me, since you on the internet and I can't say nothing to you or occupy the same breathing air as you and defend whatever kind of weird, and this is the shit that I just don't like about society. We didn't start picking up these phones too much, y'all. We didn't figure out who the fuck we is. This makeup for the women, this makeup, these fucking BBBBBBLZZZs that made y'all forget what your body was supposed to feel like and look like. Um, these dudes, y'all be having these fucking kids by these dudes, and y'all don't be picking no high value men some days. Y'all be picking motherfuckers that's just like, oh, you're pretty, you fine, da da da, and put you on the pedestal until you get mad at them. And I didn't understand that too, because the dude told me, like, yeah, you got that bitch over there with high self-esteem. That's that. No, I'm treating her like a woman. I'm not disrespecting her over here, saying that to her constantly. Now, if you wanted me to, we could sit here and argue and I could air my dirty fucking laundry and put out every little dirty fucking thing I knew about her and all this other shit, what I knew about people and shit. But I don't do that. So it's not entertaining to people. And I get it because in reality, a lot of people like being entertained with shit that ain't entertaining. A person going through some struggling ass shit where going through hardships, they in bad relationship problems, they mental health ain't good, health ain't good, mental wise, everybody thinks that shit's entertaining. That's not. And then like you get these old like it's just like motherfuckers just forget who the fuck they is. They hide behind phones too much. Like I had a bitch the other day and it blew my mind because a bitch the other day told me, "Oh, I know an old girl, your wife, your ex, she be posting about you, saying all this, she be saying this, talking bad about you, da, da, da." And I had to literally tell this motherfucker out loud, like, I can't fuck with you because all you do is laugh at that shit. Like this shit's entertaining. Like, bitch, I'm going through something. You can't even tell a bitch to be patient with you with whatever kind of shit you going on because the whole time they think this shit's entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going through something with an ex, right, or I'm still around them, what in the fuck does it matter to you of what she looked like or what she's saying? That was my thing on that. So we on social media, so everybody makes it like one of them things. I don't get it now. It's like you got to be entertained by somebody's flaws or some shit. Like in reality, I'm looking at it now. Like if I had the most baddest bitch and the most baddest car, the coldest cars in the world, like would a motherfucker be able to talk about me? Like if I still look like this and had all this materialistic shit and fabulistic ass imagery that motherfuckers wanted, would I be entertaining as that? So really, at this point in time, I'm stuck because I'm trying to evaluate some things. Because like even right now, right, my channel is built off of fixing cars, playing video games, um, doing other shit. Once I got to the roadblock of somebody in that category that felt like, oh well, you don't look like this or you ain't got the certain shit I got. Like, why in the fuck did I have to evolve myself on things where it's a popularity contest? Like, I didn't understand that. Like, why in the hell? Like, if you a content creator, right? You a content creator. I ain't never knew that in order for you to be a content creator, you had to be competitive with another motherfucker. Like, I'm not competing with nobody else. Like, I'm my own worst enemy, competitor. I'm my own competitor. I'm not sitting here worried about the next motherfucker. Like, somebody can tell me right now, oh, that man got more money than you. That's that good. Stay over there where they got more money at. If you can't stay the fuck where over there is with them, that's that. You can't say nothing to me for real no more. Like that was my thing with some of the shit I've encountered in the past couple days. When people say shit against you and they think it's either trying to push you to go harder. That some of the shit that people be saying don't be pushed to make you go harder. It be pushing you to get away from them for real and do what you have to do. Shit, I had somebody tell me earlier, they was like, bro, they was like motherfuckers that show up every day, they showing up just to get by. I've been hearing that for like a week. Show up just to get by. Show up just to do this. Stream just to keep it image. Show do this just to do this. Do this. Like I don't want to get by. Like I want to be ahead. I don't want to get by. Like and that's what I'm not understanding. A lot of some people are content with just getting by, acting like they're happy with shit, and then tearing the shit down behind closed doors. Like you ever see a woman tell you that they happy, but they'll still go sleep with somebody else? Or you ever tell a man to tell a woman like I'm not happy, and a motherfucking woman act like they still gotta be in a relationship with them. Like these are roadblocks that people hit every day. The jobs, motherfucking job ain't worth shit, but the job wants you to show up, be on time every day. Bills ain't getting paid by the job, but they want you to show up every day. Or you get the motherfuckers in a relationship, they lying all the fucking time, but they want you to be truthful. They want you to check in. They want you to do all this meaningful shit for them, but they can't be honest enough with themselves or love their damn self. And that shit really bothers me to this day because a lot of times people be falling short because they be sitting here in shadows and shit, just living off of somebody's agony or oh I feel better than this person because this motherfucker ain't dressed a certain way. Did you know motherfuckers that dress fresh all the time ain't never got no job? They ain't never got money. Motherfuckers look like me. They be the ones trying to shake and move, and they so prone to moving fast. They think they struggling the whole time. Like they're dressing to their mindset. That person, the hardest worker in the world, got money put away just for the emergency, or just thinking like, what if tomorrow don't go through? The people that's always, oh yeah, 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 I got this on, I got this. You see me, I got the. That's that. That be the motherfucker in the morning waking up on somebody's couch because they ain't got nowhere else to stay, sharing a house with like 10 other motherfuckers. But that's what I'm saying though. Society get blinded by some shit, like by Jones's type shit, like materialistic shit. If you hold that shit in enough faces, like if there's a percentage of people that want to go left or right, if you held up materialistic shit on the right side and just wholesome shit that would get you through and get you where you need to be and be ahead, you held that shit on the left and then you held the other shit on the right, you just don't even know how many people would go to the right for real. Like motherfuckers sit here and I don't know. I just had to vent. You know what I mean? I had to get this off my chest. I'm gonna start doing this more because I feel like if I said it somewhere else, said it some way or other form way, I'd have got in trouble over it. So I'm gonna leave it at that right there. But I hope y'all having a good Saturday. I am. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's to the point now. I don't know. It's crazy now. It's crazy.